My sister found out why I'm leaving, and I finally let it all out. So my sister-in-law decided that my 4-year-old son mixing French and English when he talks is some kind of speech issue, and honestly, that's where it all started. My husband is Belgian, we live in Belgium, and we raise our kids bilingual, English and French. It's completely normal, and even his nursery reassures us that kids mixing languages at this age is totally fine and fades as they grow. But of course, Sarah, the expert on everything even though she has 0 kids of her own, decided this is a problem that needs fixing. So every time we visit family in England and my son says something like, "Je veux water," she jumps in to correct him, but not in a gentle, helpful way. No, she does it with this smug tone, like she's catching him doing something wrong. It's not helpful, it's passive-aggressive. We came over for a family visit recently, and instead of correcting him, she upped the ante. She started ignoring him, like straight up pretending he didn't exist if he said anything that wasn't perfect English. I noticed it a few times and thought maybe she was just in a bad mood or tired from work. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But then this one moment happened and it's burned into my brain. I was upstairs feeding my baby daughter, my husband was outside talking to my dad, and my son was downstairs with Sarah and my brother. When I came back down, I found my son crying, like truly upset, and holding his little drink cup. Through his tears, I figured out that he'd tried to ask Sarah for a drink, and she just stared at him and said nothing. Not because she didn't understand. She admitted later she knew exactly what he meant, but she refused to answer because he didn't say it right. That flipped a switch in me. My husband came inside just in time to pull me away before I lost it on her, and we took care of our son first. But that anger, it just sat in my chest for the rest of the day like a burning coal. And then at dinner, Sarah gave me the perfect opening. She asked me to pass her the peas, but she said it in this sloppy, slangy English, "Pass us the peas, will you?" And I don't know what it was, but it hit me. I looked her dead in the eye and just ignored her, like she hadn't spoken. She asked again, still nothing. My brother finally goes, "Why are you ignoring Sarah?" And I said, in the calmest voice I could manage, "I'm sorry, but I can't respond unless she speaks proper English. I mean, we can't just ignore people's obvious grammar issues, right?" You could have heard a pin drop. My parents looked uncomfortable, my brother was fuming, and Sarah's face went pale. Everyone was pissed at me like I was the one being unreasonable. But no one was pissed when Sarah decided to be cruel to a 4-year-old because his bilingual brain didn't perform to her standards. Yeah, maybe it was petty, maybe it was childish, but she made my kid cry just to prove a point. And in that moment, I wanted her to feel what she made him feel. I wanted her to sit in that same silence and feel that rejection. And the truth is, that was also the moment I decided, I'm done. Done visiting. Done leaving my kids alone with her. Done pretending this is okay. If she can't treat my son like a human being just because he mixes languages, then she doesn't get to be in his life. Period.